Today I'm going to talk about Star Wars Rebels, and specifically the problem I have with essentially the main lead of Ezra Bridger. And I think the thing is, the problem I have is he seems like a similar character like Ahsoka, and maybe what they were going for was someone who could be like a, very brash, uh, you know, cocky young Jedi Padawan, and kind of the eyes and ears of the show. And I think it works with Ahsoka because I think you see Ahsoka's growth. But with Ezra, you don't really see growth. I think season 1, season 2, season 3, and season 4, I don't feel like he really learned anything. You know, he doesn't do anything that's really that noble. And even at the ending, he just didn't have a satisfying taste. It didn't have a mature taste. He never, I think, grew. And I always think, I feel like the show would be better without him, because I think, the concept of rebels really just gets knocked down when you have a lead that's just so weird and so, you know, dumb, really. And I think I think it adds on to the fact that, it's just I feel like almost just a generic, like Padawan. Like, I feel like there's nothing special to him. And I think the show tries to present something special with him, but like, they want us to believe that he's something special, but we never prove it. He never does something that Luke couldn't do, or that Yoda couldn't do, or that Ahsoka couldn't do, or that Anakin couldn't do. So ultimately, he's just another young Jedi Padawan in the mist. I think the idea that I think what's cool about most of the Jedi's in this universe is that you see even the Padawans like Ahsoka and Anakin for some parts. You see them somewhat grow, but in the span of 4 seasons, you don't really see him grow. And I think it's his story, and that's what unfortunate is, because I think the show is honestly at its best when you show these other characters that are more mature, more in depth. But I know that it's Disney, and Disney always wants to throw in some weird, dumb characters, of course. Ezra, Zeb, problems with both of them, and so I think. Yeah, I think the show would be better off him. And I think and also he just pops into episodes that he doesn't need to be in. Like Twin Sons is a good example. It's supposed to be Maul and Obi-Wan. It's supposed to be Maul searching for Obi-Wan. I would love to see the entire episode told from Maul's point of view of trying to get to Obi-Wan. That would have been perfect. But no, they had to have Ezra thrown into the mix. And that's just so unnecessary. Think about a whole episode dedicated to Maul trying to find Obi-Wan and having that little conflict at the very end. How amazing that would be. But now you had to have Ezra thrown in the mix. I think that's a really big step back for the show. And then you see that in many episodes. That's just the big example that I think of, is where Ezra gets thrown into an episode which I think doesn't need him in it. And I think because if he was a character with better personality, sure. I mean, maybe if it was Kanan or someone who was the lead Jedi, maybe that would have been better. I would like to see Kanan in Obi-Wan era. But they created a character like Ezra, who, keep in mind, this is the end of season 3 when there's only 4 seasons. So season 4 has 15 episodes. So even if, they still want to go for a growth in season 4, there's only not that much episodes to do it in. So still, you still got the same cocky Jedi Padawan that you had in season 1, maybe a little bit, but not really. So I think you see it, and he feels thrown in and then immediately thrown out. Waste of time you could have given to Maul. Marinate the fact that he could be in striking distance of Obi-Wan. Because this is the final moments of Maul, give Maul more to do in that episode. And I think you see that in a bunch of other episodes. Again, that's just a big example of it. And I think, even some of the Mandalore episodes, when they go to Mandalore, again, I don't know, Ezra is thrown right in the middle of it. But I like what Clone Wars is, Ahsoka, who I think is so much better than Ezra, and how she starts out similar, but she grows in the show. Even she's not in every episode, so there's some episodes that are really cool, and she might not be in it. Same thing with Anakin, or same thing with Obi-Wan, or same thing with some of the clones. But you got Rebels, which is about a tight group of people, but some episodes doesn't have Kanan, doesn't have Sabine, doesn't have Zeb, and some episodes I think don't even have Ezra. But 99% of these episodes have Ezra because he's the main lead, but he's not a good main lead, which knocks back Rebels as a show so far back. But I still enjoy it. But yeah, that's my problem with Ezra Bridger from Star Wars Rebels. Stay tuned for more videos coming at you.